Hey guys, welcome back and happy Sunday. All right, guys, well, I hope you had an amazing weekend and it's still not over, so you still have time. Of course, you guys know that tomorrow we'll be back with hot, messy topics because we missed it this Friday, but we have a lot to talk about. And tonight we get the new episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. But in the meantime, we have one of our Real Housewives of Beverly Hills sort of breaking the fourth wall, letting us know that there was a scene that was edited out from Beverly Hills that she's being criticized over. We're talking about Lisa Rinna. Now, she's claiming that the scene with Sutton Stracke was edited after facing backlash for criticizing her co-star, Sutton Stracke, over her feud with newbie Diana Jenkins. We're going to break it all down, but before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it's no secret. We watched on a recent episode of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills where Diana Jenkins and Sutton Stracke sat down at Garcelle's birthday party, and Sutton was trying to get some sort of resolve, right? I think that the way that she came in was a little strong and almost alluded to the fact that Diana Jenkins saying that she was in a lot of pain. She was on bed rest. She said that she was bleeding a lot. She talked about losing her baby. It's obviously a really hard moment for Diana Jenkins to even talk about. And Sutton was like, were you on bed rest? Then Sutton, when the conversation did not go the way that she wanted, ended up calling Diana Jenkins a motherfucker and soulless. Lisa Rinna, who couldn't attend the party, was informed about the fight by Diana herself during a one-on-one scene. And we saw that at Diana's house. In the next episode, at a tense luncheon, Lisa called out Sutton for making the insults, and this stoked the rage of many fans who felt Sutton was blameless. I mean, I think that they're both to blame, to be honest with you. They're both coming out and saying, like, the problem here is you can't just constantly, and Jason said this in our Beverly Hills recap, you can't constantly point out what someone's doing wrong and then, call them out or say something nasty and then come back and be like, you know what, I'm sorry for that. And I shouldn't have said that. Okay, the first time, all right. The second time, third time, okay, what are we doing? And after that, we're just like, you can't be sorry every single time you said it. According to a cryptic tweet from Lisa, part of the story was edited out. I shot a lovely breakfast scene with Sutton where she filled me in on what happened at Garcelle's birthday party. This is what she wrote just a few days ago. It's too bad that they're not airing so we can see both sides of the story. For Lisa Rinna, I'm surprised that she's breaking this fourth wall, so to speak, only because you're not supposed to talk about what was edited out. You just let the producers do that. That's the producers and the editors' jobs. So for her doing this, she's doing so many things against the code of what her job is and in her contract. Like, she's not supposed to be going on social media and trashing her co-stars unless it has anything to do with the episodes that are currently airing. She's done that. She's gone after Garcelle. She's gone after Kathy Hilton. She's gone after Sutton Stracke. She's even gone after the Real Housewives of Dubai. She's called, one of her co-stars a homophobic, narcissistic racist. She's called her other one a gold digger. I mean, she has said a lot. And now she's going on Twitter and she's, again, breaking the fourth wall by letting us know about a scene that Bravo obviously didn't want us to know about because it didn't fit into the story the way that they wanted it to. Lisa clarified in the comments, I wasn't at Garcelle's party, so I can only go off of what I was told. But the stories that Diana and Sutton told me were entirely different, like watching two different movies. Now, what exactly was Lisa told at the breakfast with Sutton? Did Sutton forget to mention her controversial insults? Is this why Lisa felt, the need to confront her at the luncheon? At this point, obviously, it's all up in the air until we get to the reunion where I'm sure Lisa Rinna will mention it all. Most castmates are hesitant to expose editing unless the unseen footage is important to the story. Perhaps the hidden scene would explain Lisa's actions at the luncheon, or maybe something bigger is afoot. And I agree with that. I mean, she wants her side of the story told. But you sign on the dotted line, you get a big, hefty salary to film whatever's put out there. You agree to it. You have no control. You're not an executive producer. So by mentioning a scene that wasn't aired, I'm sure you're going to piss off the producers and the editors and Bravo. And Andy Cohen. I feel like all of them. We're living in an era, it seems, when reality stars must defend each of their actions. Many housewives are afraid of the haters who gather together the pitchforks on Twitter and are ready to attack any of the castmates. Is Lisa building her case? That's what Reality Blurb wants to know, and I think that's a yes. We've heard a couple of mentions that Lisa Rinna is over the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and maybe that's why she is acting out the way she is on the show. And more importantly, off the show, a lot of housewives get heavily critiqued when they are a mess on social media. We saw where Candace Dillard-Bassett got ripped into at the reunion by Andy Cohen when he said you're a mess on Twitter. We've seen Kelly Dodd get ripped apart for it. And Lisa Rinna also deserves to get, called out for her Twitter actions. The problem is here is I understand that fans will go after her. People are attacking her and she wants to defend herself, but then defend yourself in a moment and be like, you guys didn't get to see everything. Point blank, period, dot, right? Leave it at that. But you don't have to give away all of it because you're really just putting the nail in your coffin unless you really just don't care. And at the end of this season, you don't want to be a housewife anymore. And who knows, maybe Lisa Rinna's Rinna Beauty is booming and she doesn't need to be on the Housewives anymore. Maybe she's just over it and she wants to move on from reality television. But I feel like I don't know if she would want to walk away from this hefty paycheck. I think that at the end of each season, all of the housewives get exhausted to an extent, but I don't think that means like, okay, well, we're going to walk away from this 6-figure paycheck that they're offering us and all of the, fame and everything that comes with it, boosting our own respective businesses. Do you see where I'm going with this? And for Lisa Rinna too, we know, oh, by the way, I don't know if you guys knew this, but I was talking to someone the other day. Do you guys remember the Patrick Summers guy who was brought into this whole kind of back and forth with Lisa? They doxed each other. They put out each other's phone numbers. Then he was claiming that he was somebody's assistant whose last name rhymed with Milton. So everyone assumed it was Kathy Hilton. Then they were saying that, there will be receipts that are brought up at the reunion. He said that he gave receipts over to a housewife. Well, we heard apparently that he just got in some more trouble, allegedly. I have to look into that more, but I also don't want to give too much time of day to that guy anyways. So go ahead and comment below. What are your thoughts about this? What are your thoughts about Lisa Rinna breaking the fourth wall? And do you think that this is her saying goodbye to the franchise, ultimately just letting us know, I don't care, I'm over it, I'm going to say and do whatever I want? Be careful because everyone's replaceable, Rinna. Everyone is replaceable. All right, and with that, don't forget that tomorrow we are doing Hot Messy Topics. I'll post it in our community tab tonight. We have Real Housewives of Atlanta, Ultimate Girls Trip, Southern Charm, and all of the Bravo drama from over the week to talk about. There's a lot to break into. I'm almost exhausted already thinking about it, but I love getting on with you guys. So here we are. Don't forget to smash that like button, get subscribed, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you so very soon. Bye, guys.